Hello everyone, this is Lindsay with Stampin' with Lindsay. I am bringing another card featured for you with the Incredible Like You stamp set. I find that this one kind of gets skimmed over a little bit in the catalog, so I wanted to do a feature card and show you what's possible with this stamp set. We're going to be using this cute little saying here. It says, "I hope your day is as amazing as you." And the colors we're going to be using today are Basic Gray, Coastal Cabana, Granny Apple Green, and Soft Seafoam. Okay, so I'm just going to set these aside for now. And this is what our card looks like, if you can see that there. Super simple card. It didn't take me long to make it all. So I'll just set this to the side and I'll get my first step here. So this is a piece of the Whisper White cardstock. It measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. And we are going to start out kind of stamping our background. So the first thing we're going to do is take our Basic Gray. And we are going to stamp these vertical stripes that you see on the stamp set. Let's make sure I can get my whole workspace here. Okay, so here they are. I'm just going to get all that. And I'm going to stamp it just above halfway. Press it down. Peel it off. There you go. Now, I've also used the Basic Gray to stamp the saying that you can see here on the card, and I've done that ahead of time just to save time. So that's the only 2 spots you'll be using the Basic Gray. So I'm going to put that one away. Next, I'm going to take my Coastal Cabana, and I'm going to show you how I use the Coastal Cabana to get this 2-tone flower you see right here on either side. Okay, so you'll see the 2 stamps we're going to use is this one here and this one here. So first I'm going to start with this one right here, and I'm going to ink it up, and then I'm going to take a scrap piece of paper and just lightly stamp off, and then I'm going to go to my card and stamp on. So this gives you a faded Coastal Cabana stamp. So I'm going to do that again with the bottom flower. Stamp on. And this one I'm going to put right about here. There you go. See, it's a lighter shade of the Coastal Cabana. Now I'm going to set that aside and I'll get the other portion of this stamp. Now with this, you won't stamp the ink off of the stamp. Just going to line it up, press it down. There you go. And this one, done. So those flowers are done. Now next I found it easiest to do these little sprigs. Now these were done in the Granny Apple Green. So I'm just going to put this to the side for now. Open up my Granny Apple Green and get my little sprig going. Stamp on. We're going to put one right about here. And we'll put one here. And one down here. And another one off to the side here. And while I've got my Granny Apple Green out, I'll get the other sprig of leaves going, which is right here. And I'm just going to put one up here and one over here. Set that to the side. Now we're done with the Granny Apple Green, so I'm going to set that one away. Okay, now I've still got my Coastal Cabana out, and it's because I've got to do these little tiny buds on the green stems I just created. So I'm going to get that, ink it up, line it up, The nice thing about this stamp set is you don't have to line it up perfect and it still looks so cute. And the sayings are beautiful. So there we go. So now we're done with Coastal Cabana. See how easy this card is? Like, it's taking me no time at all to get this all stamped. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but our next color is a soft seafoam, and it's where I've added some extra light leaves in the background, just to give it some more dimension. So I'll get my soft seafoam open. We'll get my leaves. We'll stamp some here. The nice thing about these layering stamps is you can go right over top of everything, and it looks so cute. All this layering. Let's do one there, and we'll throw one up here. Done. This one is a little stiff. There we go. Put that one away because now we're done with all of our inks. So next step is I'm going to take our card base. So the card base I used for this background is our basic gray cardstock. So I've cut a piece here already. It measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I scored it, or sorry, I totally messed that up. This is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and I scored it at 4 1/4. My apologies. So again, that's 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and then I scored it at 4 1/4 right down the center. I'm just going to fold this in half, and I'm going to take my bone folder just to smooth it out. Okay, and then I'm going to flip this over and get my snail runner here, and run my snail along. And put this on my base, just like that. Now, our next step here is this ribbon. Now, this is our basic gray stitch satin ribbon, as you can see here. And I've already cut a piece for myself just to make it easier. And now the way I attach this is I used our mini glue dots. Now, these come in handy when you've got some smaller sequins to add. They come in a roll like this. I like using it to add ribbon. And what I'm going to do is kind of put one about a third of the way down on the ribbon, just like so. And then I'm going to put in the same spot, I'm going to put, I don't know if you can see this, I'm going to put another dot. So I've got a dot on either side of the ribbon. And then I'm going to take my ribbon and fold it in half and just sort of cross this other side of the ribbon over. Just like so. And now, because I've got my kind of like, it's like a little fish shape or a loop, I'm just going to plop it right in the middle of my stripes. Just like that. Now, as you can see here, I've kind of got this little edged scallop detailing around our saying. That's with a piece of the Coastal Cabana cardstock, and I've already gone ahead and cut that out, as you can see here, so it matches perfect. Now, I cut these out using our layering ovals framelits. Here they are here. They come in lots of different sizes. And I use them a lot with my cards because they come in handy for so many different sayings. So now what I'm going to do to attach this, I'm just going to use some of our mono multi-glue. Just kind of put a little bit on the back. You don't need much with this. It gets really tacky when it starts to dry. And I'm just going to center it on my scalloped oval. Just like so. Now, because I want to put this in the center of my card, I kind of want to try to avoid the ribbon when I'm gluing this on, and I am going to use dimensionals to attach it. So I've got these large dimensionals here, and because I want to try to avoid the ribbon, I'm going to put one at the top and one at the bottom, so that the ribbon can run through the dimensionals. I'll go ahead and attach this here. Now we're almost done. Now, I don't know if you can tell quite here, but I've used some of our metallic pearls for this card just to give it a little something extra. And they do come in sheets like this. So I'm just going to take your pick tool. Now I like this little spatula because I can scoop underneath my little pearls, just like so. And we'll put one here. And we'll put another one over here. And another one over here. Done. That's it. Super easy. Didn't take very long, did it? I hope you enjoyed my little tutorial for this card. And I'll let you know our hostess code for this month. Hopefully you can see that. I'll read it out for you. It's 4MVXYTFF. I do a surprise hostess every month, so if you are placing an order, a minimum $50 order, and you use that hostess code, I will enter you in a draw for every $50 you spend to receive the surprise hostess credits for this month. Now, if you are going to spend $200 or more, do not use this code, as you'll act as your own hostess and automatically get the hostess benefits. As well, I want to mention I am having our monthly card club on March 17th at 2 o'clock. So if you can attend, please head over to my website and RSVP so I know how many people are coming. It is limited to 8 seats, so you know, you don't want to miss out, that's for sure. This is one of the cards we're going to be making, so if you really like this card and you want to, you know, make one in person, you'll get to do that at my card club. We are going to be making, I'm looking at doing 3 cards, and also if you'd like, I've got a surprise little creation for everybody. The cost is only $10, so just the cost of supplies. Come out, hang out, have a coffee, socialize. It'll be lots of fun. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my tutorial today, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks!